Hey, what's up, guys? Jason here. How's it going? Yeah, let's just jump right to it. Man, as you guys know, I'm gonna start posting some old videos of the struggle of trying to quit weed, and about the time where these videos were made. I just started getting hooked on painkillers and Percocets, and I didn't know it at the time that I was getting hooked. I thought it was all fun and games, but no, I got hooked on them. And anyways, just and those videos and these videos I'm going to be posting from the past. I was just trying to quit the one addiction, which was the weed. Little did I know the road I had already turned on was gonna be a rough road, and I thank God He got me off of that road, man. Jeez, what a journey. But anyways, one thing I'm really realizing from even watching the old videos and just some recent videos I made, and just thinking to myself is like, I have these limitations on my mind and on my thoughts and on my life that are affecting my performance, that are affecting the outcome, that are affecting results in my life, subconsciously. I'm aware that there's some paradigms, there's some beliefs, there are limitations functioning in my life, preventing me to reach newer levels of success, newer levels of growth, newer levels of seeing myself at higher and better, more productive, successful places. So I'm really working on it right now, discovering what these limitations are that I'm believing and giving power to. It's very interesting. Like, for example, like if you grow up in an average household or whatever, middle class, like 50-60 grand is like average income, right? If you grew up lower class, like 30-40 grand is average income. But if you grew up higher class, 100-200,000 a year is normal average income. So it's just crazy. Like, the people we're around, the atmosphere, the environment we're in shifts and shapes our belief systems and the way we think and view ourselves. I mean, could you just imagine you grew up in an environment where 200,000 is just average income. So you're probably gonna make about 200,000. You know what I mean? Like, and I grew up in a trailer park. I grew up in a nasty trailer park with like an old trailer house. Like, the roof constantly leaked the whole time I lived there. And the funny thing is that my dad was a roofer, and even he couldn't stop like these leaks in this thing, man. And the trailer house doesn't even exist anymore. It's been torn down. That's a whole nother story in itself. But yeah, so that's one thing. I grew up in a lower class household. My dad was very frugal and smart with his money. He owns a house now. He owns his own business now, and that's awesome. But like growing up, I was surrounded by lower class people. Not that they're any less than anyone else. We're all just the same. We all have the same value as children of God, as people, you know. But just to the point I'm making here is, you know, like, you know, now I'm sober, right? You know, you know, it was hard enough to try to reach success while having multiple addictions, right? Okay, well, you know, now it's been, you know, a couple months, will be 2 years without smoking weed. It will be almost 10 months without using the last drug, kratom I was on. And I know it's only 10 months and complete sobriety. You know, it's really not that long, so I shouldn't expect to see like miraculous results, you know, so soon. I mean, I see a tremendous amount of results, don't get me wrong, but like in like, you know, like the financial whatever kind of status, I don't want to use the word status, but like my financial position, if you will, and also some other areas of my life. You know, I just feel like it's just seems like too much of a struggle than it really should be. And I feel it's because of my beliefs. I feel it's because it's some limitations that are operating in my mind that I've bought into. You know, maybe even a little lack of self-esteem, you know. And it's like, it's cool to like really be focused on this though, and like, all right, you know, what limitations are functioning in my mind? What limitations am I believing right now that need to go and be replaced with better ones? So, you know, that's really where I'm at right now, is just like, because looking back at these old videos, like I kind of see that common theme of, you know, I'm nowhere at where I think I should be at. You know, I was saying that in videos 4 or 5 years ago, and here I am now, and still kind of saying the same thing. So yeah, back then, you know, I was just living pretty foolishly, but still, you know, like, so I'm just really looking forward to, you know, dissecting the lies and plucking them out of my life, and thinking bigger, you know, thinking bigger, like imagining, you know, the life I want to live, you know, and acting on it. You know, the imagination is a powerful thing, but, you know, we can't just sit there and imagine things. Action needs to be taken. But it's good to visualize, it's good to see, you know, like boxers, they shadow box, they visualize their opponents, and, you know, your brain, according to science, doesn't know the difference between you imagining it and it actually occurring. That's why shadow boxing for boxing is like so valuable, you know, visualizing your opponent, like, and like really getting that drilled into your brain, into your mind, on days or times where you really don't have an opponent in front of you. You know, that's just one example. So I need to be able to see myself where I want to be, where I want to get to, you know, and break these limitations off of me, you know. So yeah, that's just really what I want to talk about here. Stay tuned. I'm going to be posting another old video. I'm going to kind of post them in sequence. So yeah, like the next video I'm going to post is like the very next day of the last old video I posted. and I'll put the dates on them so you guys can see, you know, when it was and what order or whatnot. Because it's kind of, I just have these old cell phones on SD cards with these videos, and yeah. Anyways, guys, you know, and if please, if you've experienced this too in your life, like with limitations and beliefs and doubts that, you know, holding you back, and you've found good ways to deal with them too, please share like tips and your experiences as well, like not just for me but for other people too, that we could learn from that. You know, let's help each other, let's grow each other, let's sharpen each other. So with that, guys, that's all I got right now. But stay tuned. I'm probably gonna be posting videos like like every other day here. So take care as always. God bless.